MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. The Tigers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but once in a while he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, Tim Lecastro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 105.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
The center fielder.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lecastro stands at second with no outs. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
To 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Reyes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 once more. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all
swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot, number 28 on the season, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Chris Davis now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Grounded down the third baseline. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rogers has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in, Nico Goodram. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 6. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Will Craig. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Paxton peers in. Here it comes.
Oh, that's outside.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Tim Lecastro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Lecastro.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now a throw over to first, and they got him. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ramon Urias stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Goodram ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
2-1.
2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Severino shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hanser Alberto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Paxton comes set. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Pedro Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here.
0-2.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Popped him up. Valaika has got it, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Boy, what a battle there, Duvall. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the pitch and sink, and he was still able to get an RBI.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time. Outside, that's a ball.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
First baseman.
In now for the O's, Will Craig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Pops this one up. Lecastro ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Jake Rogers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike now. Scooped up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Another one sent foul. Lays off 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Goodram. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Goodram comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim Lecastro. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the Tigers.
Striding into the box, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. So they go down without. Reyes Iglesias, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Front door with the slider. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And oh, this one drops. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fouled off. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
the right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Rogers. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 8.
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings.
So here's Trey Mancini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he fouls this one off. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Pat Valaika, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Asher Wojciechowski is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Asher Wojciechowski.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Mancini is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Elvis Vizcaíno will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Elvis Vizcaíno.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Comes set. The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Elvis Vizcaíno takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. So striding in, Will Craig. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
2-0 now. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Jake Rogers. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Aaron Luke takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lou is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Lou has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. 2-1 to count. The set and the 2-1, and it's fouled away. He set the 2-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So a nice job there from the Tiger bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Tim Lecastro. He'll start us off in the 8th. The first pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Valaika calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to short, right to him. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, number 25.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied at 3-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. He's set and the pitch. Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at ball one here. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And this will be fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Rio Ruiz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. The 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Outside, 2-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Matt Olson is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. Mancini moving back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, the catcher.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final. Matt Olson will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 20.
Into the box, Pat Valaika, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. Line drive to left. Vizcaíno is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Will Craig is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to really for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Ready with the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Sean Armstrong takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in, Elvis Vizcaíno. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodram. Fouled off. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The throw behind the runner at second. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty. 1 man in. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Tim Lecastro. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. He's running, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And they have taken the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Chris Stratton enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 6-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. No balls and 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Olson begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jonathan Scope will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Chris Davis next to bat as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Jeimer Candelario will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Candelario is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The catcher,
stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard down the line. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. 4. Brandon Morrow takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Austin Hayes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the designated hitter, Cole Tucker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Detroit Tigers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Joe Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 10. Brian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and he dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Garcia has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Go the Pirates. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first. A high fastball is in there. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And here's Christian Yelich now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Low with the splitter, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He gets a shot to hit here. And picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Luke Voigt, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And a bouncing ball, foul. Burns has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left, number 31 for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit softly down the line at first. No outs, nobody on. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Adrian Rivera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Rivera tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Pina, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat.
Williams Astudillo.
First pitch coming, here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, number 34. He stands in for the first time in this one. Swing and a liner. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there's one down now. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's the first pitch to him. Orlando Garcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch on its way. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. So far this season, Voigt has a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the .340 mark.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
He pulls this one into right, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Jerko is there and he puts this one away for the third. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane.
The center fielder.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away. Kane stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter, the third baseman, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard. Kane runs, and he fouls this one off. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. From the belt, the pitch.
That's inside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a strike to even the count. 1 and 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Adrian Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Williams Astudillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Pena corrals it, and this ball's right past him at first base. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch of the at-bat. Number 34 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. For the current campaign, number 34 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this is low, ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Reyes is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now in the box, Manny Pena. One run in and one gone so far in this inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Orlando Garcia is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been
leading off the pitch.
The pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
No hits to this point. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. In now, Luke Voigt. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. Ben Gamble is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16.
Mike Mayers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 16. Mike.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3. In now is Lorenzo Kane.
Number 6. Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hopped up. Mayers waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Eric Lauer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Colin Moran. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. popped up. Garcia is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. On the move again from first. Another one sent foul. Again, he's off for second. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Try it one more time for second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that Aaron Bummer comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1-2.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 one more time. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get there. He's in at 3rd as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Jed Jerko is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses for ball 4. So stepping in, Manny Pena, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
1-1 the count now. In for strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Miguel Sano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
Out in front of it, strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. An even 20 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Down in. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jose Iglesias is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Jose Iglesias.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15.
A high fastball is in there, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. 0-1, here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Sogard is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Number 41 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Pittsburgh, number 41.
Fastball well outside. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
As a look, now the pitch. Keston Hiura is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The set and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Devin Williams will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. The 0-1 to the right side and through, a base hit, and some trouble now in right field. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Duvall. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Lolo Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Pittsburgh, number 25, Lolo Sanchez.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Two men are on with two men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Garcia onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Keone Kela comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Standing in, Jed Jerko. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Reynolds is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Manny Pena 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 now. From the stretch. Fouled away. Here's the 2-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And the runner will get back standing. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He loses him on ball 4. Omar Narvaez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Narvaez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 2-0. is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And it's fouled away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 41 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more...